What's going on, Cigar World? What's going on, cigar enthusiasts? This is Jack the Cigar Enthusiast, and I'm back with another video. And today we're talking about the difference between short filler and long filler. So with that being said, strap in, buckle up, and let's go. Now, I know y'all probably are wondering, like, why is he in a suit today? I have a lot of business meetings today and a lot of things that I have to get done, but also I have to take care of y'all first. So understanding a short filler and a long filler is really key to how you tend to like your cigars. If you're looking for a more consistent slow burn, then you're going to go with a more of a long filler. If you're looking up for something that is a more hotter, more faster smoke, then you want to go with a cigarello or a short filled cigar. But what is the difference, right? A long filler is known as triapa in Spanish and consists of tobacco leaves that run the length of the cigar. Most premium handmade cigars are nothing but long fillers. Short fillers, on the other hand, are known as a picadera or chop, which is the main tobacco used in machine rolled. But let's take a step further. A short fill cigar is typically the scraps of the tobacco used for long fillers. Right, they all tie in. The tobacco is not different, but the thing about it is, it's about the consistency in which it is. Now, most short leaf cigars are turned quicker and hotter than the long filler. And some cigars known as the mixed fill cigars or Cuban sandwiches use a blend of short and long fillers. But premium hand-rolled cigars are made with long fillers, while short fill cigars are typically machine rolled. Understanding the two, it really comes down to preference. Preference is everything about smoking cigars. Whether you like a Maduro over a Habano, or a Nicaraguan over a Dominican, or a Robusto over a Toro, it really based on your preference. But one thing about long fillers and short fillers, this is something that is very scrutinized within choosing your cigar. Now, if you go buy your cigar from a gas station, something called a Swisher Sweet, then that is a short fill cigar. It's still a cigar, again, used with the scraps of the long filler. Now, if you prefer to go to a cigar lounge and get a real cigar, as the Oscar Valladares leaf, this is what it's going to typically look like. And I'm going to break down those two so you will see exactly what it is. But understanding that the fact of the matter, these two types of fillers really does give off a different type of burn, a different type of desire for the cigar. It's best to understand just a little bit more in details the difference in the two. Now, understanding that as you smoke a cigar, the smoke travels through the actual cigar and it creates this more robust flavor. And that is more for your premium cigars, right? Because as it goes through, it's igniting those different types of flavors throughout your cigar and really bringing them out to life. Now, long fillers are consistent with the flavors that are produced throughout the cigar, as well as allows for a more consistent burn. Now, on the shorter filler side, it's actually put together in order to really create a complexity of the cigar. Now, short fill cigars you would typically see smoke when people have, a limited amount of time and really has something else to do. But the thing about short fill cigars, they really create a more harsher burn, and the amount of air that is displayed throughout that cigar is much more than a long fill cigar, which is more consistent. Now, I know it sounds as if, obviously, me as a cigar smoker, I prefer a more long fill cigar, but it's all based on preference. Now, there are some cigarellos out there that's manufactured by some great companies that makes for a really good smoke. The Linga Privada Pape Fretes. That is a short fill cigar. It comes in a cigarello form, and it has a more complex and diverse smoke that really gives off the characteristics of a long fill cigar. But in my opinion, me personally, I think long fill cigars range superior by a long shot versus your short field cigar. Now let's really dive into it so we can really understand the complexity of both. Right here we have an Oscar Valladares leaf. This is a phenomenal cigar, and you would typically see this cigar with a leaf-like wrapper on it to really protect it as a cellophane wrapper for it. This is actually a really great cigar, and a cigar that you can find on DapperDCigar.com. The Oscar Valladares is a premium cigar with a long filler in it, and it's a hand-rolled cigar. Now here on the other hand, you have your Swisher Sweet, which is the most common people think of when they think of a short field cigar. This cigar is used for, again, short smokes and different things of that nature. And it's also a cigar that is machine rolled. Now I'm going to break down both of them so you can really see the difference in them and see the different parts. Now, the thing about short field cigars, they keep the cigars complex. They have a wrapper, and then you have the filler, and then you have the binder, right? So it keeps the same composure of an actual cigar. Your binder, and then you have your tobacco. As you see, this tobacco is really chopped up into a fine tobacco, right? As you take it apart, you see it's really fine pieces of tobacco and creates the short filler, right? Now, here on the other hand, here to the Oscar, actually I can't break this apart with my fingers because this is a long filler and rolled very tight. So I'm just gonna cut down the middle of it, and we're going to get this thing going. Oh, this is saddening. Destroying a perfectly great cigar, but it's best that we understand the difference. All right. So here you have your long field cigar, right? Now you have your wrapper. You have your wrapper. Then you have your actual binder. Let's take it all off. Here you have your wrapper. Again, you see your binder. Your binder, which binds the filler and the wrapper together. Right? This is what you call a binder. And then now you see the tobacco. This is actually your tobacco. Again, your darker tobaccos, your lighter tobaccos, and your medium tobaccos, which is your Ligero, your Velados, and your Secos, to create a fully smoked, packed with a lot of flavor cigar. So you see the difference between the two, right? Here you have the tobacco, your long field tobacco, and here you have your short field tobacco, which is again pieces of chopped up leftovers for your premium cigars. So that is really the difference, understanding the two and really being able to see the craftsmanship that goes into creating that perfect cigar. So with that being said, I really hope you learned the difference between a short filler and a long filler and really find this video helpful for you to understand more about cigars. Real quick before we get up out of here, I have a big announcement. I told you guys, announcing the day of when we're going to publish DapperDCigars.com. And Friday, May the 8th, Dapper D Cigars will be launching its website online where you'll be able to shop all amazing deals and premium and boutique cigars, as well as humidors, lighters, and different variety of cutters. So I really hope that you find this as a one-stop shop for you and your cigar needs. So with that being said, if you haven't already, subscribe, share, and like this video. Turn on that notification bell. And follow me on Facebook at Dapper D Cigars for an exclusive promotional code So when the actual website opens, you'll be able to get you a good 15% off on your purchase. With that being said, this is Jack the Cigar Enthusiast. I hope you enjoyed this video, and until next time, I'm gone.